thank you so much to all the attendees for joining Asia Sustainability Symposium today, both in person and online. I think you must be a little tired after the 3 hours very intensive discussion. So let me recap first. So first of all, at the opening remarks, SAAJ's chair, Ms. Toriumi, kindly they made the clear vision of this symposium and also introduced the growing momentum in the Asia-Oceania region based on our ISSB standards as a global baseline. ISSB appreciates great support from SAAJ since our creation in 2021, as Emmanuel mentioned, with a constructive relationship, including, ISSB Standards series through 2023 and 25. As for the keynote speech made by Mr. Inoue of JFSA, he explained Japan's roadmap very much in detail with SSBJ standards introduction, which are very much functionally aligned with our ISSB standards. At the same time, he also highlighted the great momentum for ISSB standards brought by 17 jurisdictions in this region as well, including Japan. IFAS Foundation's Asia-Oceania office, on which I am based now, and also our ISSB's Beijing office would be very much happy to support those jurisdictions in the regions and furthermore. So on human capital, Mr. Inoue emphasized its value and for the company and also the need from investors using the revised guideline for human capital disclosure. So it's great to hear that English version will be released very soon today, late this afternoon. So we appreciate great input from JFSA as well. I don't iterate Emmanuel's presentation because he clearly demonstrated our direction of travel to support companies and investors which navigate S1 and S2. And also, I hear his presentation every day. So I know very well already. So, having said that, I just wanted to highlight our new concept of passporting. So this is for the benefit of the companies, particularly the global companies, which need to address sustainability disclosure at the, factory or local factory or offices located in the world at each capital market. Now, I'd like to move on to panel one. Thank you very much for George Iguchi and his panelists for very, very insightful discussions. We saw certain challenges still on preparer side and in each region, and also perspective of investors towards implementation of ISSB standards. You might be interested in several topics George raised, such as connections between financial statements and material sustainability risk and opportunities, prospects and of nature and human capital, and the value chain information, including Scope 3. Unfortunately, he couldn't discuss a little bit more, but which is very important as well. And of course, SASB standards as well. I would say that there's no one-size-fits-all in sustainability because sustainability information is location-specific, sector-specific, and also with some cross-industry specifics like water or land use or something else. ISSB is very much determined to support companies, preparers, and with educational materials and seminars or webinars and roundtables going forward. So I think that the keywords at the panel 1 sounds like this. Say, financial materiality and value creation by companies themselves, and risk and opportunities, and sustainability-related financial information, business strategy, preparation to be made, not solely for disclosures, and again, SASB standards. As for panel 2, many thanks to Goro Kumagai and his panelists for powerful discussions from different angles of policy to practice. I believe the discussion proved very, very important for ISSB as well in this very much touchy, delicate geopolitical situation. But we need to go ahead with all of you. So the panel highlighted current, say, adoption status of each jurisdiction in this region. As Emmanuel pointed out, however, you may see some kind of a little, say, differentiation among the actual adoption contents or adoption policy at each jurisdiction because of their, say, practices or capital markets and regulations at each jurisdiction. But anyway, ISSB would be happy to keep discussions with each of jurisdictions, regulators, companies, and investors going forward as well. So to wrap up, as a former stewardship and ESG head of GPIF, as an asset owner like NBIM, I really expect further engagement, in other words, two-way dialogues between companies and investors on these sustainability-related topics. So we designed IFAS S1 and S2 as a communication tool between companies and investors, rather than very much strict compliance, say, purpose standards at all. So therefore, in this sense, we are very much happy to work together with investors and companies and regulators as well. So I think I'd better stop here and let's get refreshed and talk more at the reception. Thank you very much indeed.